Afternoon. Today is Wednesday, February 12th, and it is pretty late in the afternoon. Not quite nighttime, but we can still call it afternoon if you want. I would love to do puzzles with you. I'm so sorry I've missed a couple of days. I've had a couple of very, very busy days. In some ways, they have been productive. In some ways, they have not been as productive. Monday and Tuesday were parent-teacher conferences. You know, I'm a teacher, and for better or for worse, you meet with the parents that choose to come. Usually it's a good experience. Usually we get to sort of, brag about those kids that, the parents have come to hear about. It is honestly a certain demographic that comes to parent-teacher conference. A lot of times, not all the time, but sometimes you find it's those parents that already know their kids are doing great. They just sort of want a pat on the back, I guess. I have also found that occasionally you get a couple of parents like, I'm so glad I got to see you. I need to tell you about, this thing that your kid's missing, or important things. But honestly, parent-teacher conferences, I've found more and more, is sort of a relic of a bygone era. In the digital age where we can Zoom and we can send emails and that sort of thing. Honestly, I haven't found a whole lot of reason to need to get together one-on-one, face-to-face with a parent, other than, hey, I'm glad I got to meet you, and I don't know. Just needless to say, I'm not feeling it going to parent-teacher conference. The very first night, this time around, it surprised me. There were quite a few parents, but sadly, the second night, there were just I think 4 parents that came to visit, and that was it. The whole night, 4 parents. And that is just, for 3 hours, it's 4 to 7, 3 hours sitting there is just not an efficient use of 70 teachers' time. I mean, multiply that inefficiency by 70, and there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. Anyway, sorry for the downer right at the beginning. I've been thinking about parent-teacher conference and what an inefficient process it is nowadays. And I'm glad that here Wednesday we get to sort of purge from that. And let's do our connections. All right, so we are looking at creating 4 groups of 4. Shakespeare, rattlesnake, android, rollerblade, song, title, skateboard, sketch, donut, dance, deed, saxophone. Interesting, these are all over the place. Certificate, monologue, pacifier, and receipt. Wow. Something you might do on stage. You might do a sketch. You might sing a song. You might dance. You might perform a monologue. Okay, bits in a variety show. Yeah, that's all right. Let's see, a deed, a title, a receipt, and a certificate. These are like proof of ownership. Documents of ownership. There we go. Okay. Now, what are we looking at here? I see skateboard. I see rollerblade. I see roll, shake, rattle, and roll. And skate. No. Do a donut? No, still one away. Okay, well, I don't want to keep guessing if it's totally wrong. It's not totally wrong. I see roll, shake, rattle. Like shake, rattle, and roll. I don't think pacifier would be that. I just thought of it. Okay, so from the ones that are left, I saw saxophone, which Lisa plays the saxophone. Maggie has a pacifier. Homer is famous for the donut. And then Bart on The Simpsons has the skateboard. I bet these are related to The Simpsons in The Simpsons intro. Okay, great. Oh my gosh. And now that I see that, it makes complete sense. Okay, shake, rattle, and roll. Starting with shake, rattle, and roll. Yeah. All right. Hey, we did okay there. Bits in a variety show, dance, monologue, sketch, and a song. Documents of ownership, a certificate, a deed, a receipt, and a title. Props for characters on The Simpsons. I'm glad that one came out because I was trying to think of shake, rattle, and roll. And I don't know why. It just didn't occur to me, like the and, right? Shake, rattle, and roll. I guess skate. I don't know what I was thinking there. It's a verb at least. Props for characters on The Simpsons. Homer has a donut. Maggie has a pacifier. Lisa has the saxophone. And then Bart has a skateboard. Starting with shake, rattle, and roll, and for Android, rattlesnake for rattle, roller is found in rollerblade, and Shakespeare for just shake. Okay, we did okay there. All right. Hey, welcome to the chat, Edna Figueroa. And then Josh is tweaking. Nice name. Android could be like the robot Android, not the phone. Yeah, totally. All right. Well, good. Good. All right. Let's do the mini. And the mini is a 5x5 today with no missing space, right? There's no blocked out ones. Give me some sugar. Give me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Chocolate flavored coffee drink. Would that be a mocha? Ending point for a walk down the aisle is the altar. Hybrid women's golfing attire. That sounds like a skort, maybe? Like a skirt, shorts. Overly tough. Harder. I don't know. Maybe we could get it hitting the down ones because we have most of what we have for the down. So, huge hit. Smash. It's nice we're only filling in one single letter on each of these. Music genre that often includes an accordion. I think this one, the top one must be wrong because these aren't making sense. Because music genre that often includes an accordion sounds like polka. Jamie Foxx or Michael Fox. Michael J. Fox. Those are both actors. Blackens on the grill. Ooh, chars. You are here. Well, we're on Earth. Yeah, it's Earth. Okay. Earth. Oh, okay, I see. Give me some space. Give me some space. Chocolate flavored coffee drink, mocha. Ending point for a walk down the aisle, the altar. Hybrid women's golfing attire, a skort. And then overly tough is harsh. I had to be harsh on a kid yesterday. Not harsh. Harsh is the wrong word. I had to sort of put him in his place. He tried to smuggle one of his friends into my classroom. And I let him know that was not okay in front of the whole class. And, just kicked his friend out and all. It's pretty disrespectful to do that. Huge hit might be a smash. Music genre that often includes an accordion. Polka. Jamie Foxx or Michael J. Fox. Those are both actors. Blackens on the Grill. Chars. And You Are Here. I mean, yeah, we are. You don't have a choice. Here you are on planet Earth. Unless you want to be an astronaut. All right. So, as I said yesterday, as I said just barely, I missed my streak of doing live streams and doing the puzzles because on Monday I was nonstop doing parent-teacher conferences, and then yesterday it was pretty empty. Literally, there were 4 parents that came to visit on the second day, and there was a lot of time to kill, so I ended up playing my puzzles. Okay. So my strategy for the Wordle is to not have a strategy. It's really just come up with a 5-letter word and sort of deal with the consequences. So if we did like mange. Okay, so there is an A and it is in the second position. Neat. So if we do, I like to, on my second guess, do sort of I call it the non-intersecting word. Like come up with a word that doesn't use any of those letters, like for example flower. Okay, almost no help. We do get the R. We get the R there. Can we come up with a third non-intersecting word? How about typic? Is typic a word? I hit enter thinking, oh, it's going to tell me it's not a word. But look at that. It is a word. How interesting. Okay. So then R can't be at the end. So if it's API, that means it has to be R. API. It's got to be rapid. It's got to be rapid. Nice. Okay. Awesome. I'm pretty good with my strategy getting it on the 4th. You can see it on the chart. That area. See, here's the problem. I don't like guessing a word that has 2 letters in it. Like if I said area, I mean, besides the fact that it's only 4 letters. But I don't like to give away a guess if I can guess all 5 letters by doing that, strategy where I come up with non-intersecting words. With those letters that I haven't used before, So mange, right? If a dog is like nasty and nappy, that needs a bath or a haircut, mangy. And then a non-intersecting word with mange would be flower, which gave us the R. So we have an A at the second position and then an R somewhere. And then I'm so surprised by this. Typic, like typical. If something is typic, though, I've never heard of that word. I typed it in expecting it to say, oh, sorry, that's not a word. Apparently it was. And using those non-intersecting letters to come up with that, and it actually gave us the PI. That's so cool. And then the R can't go at the end, so it had to go right at the beginning because the A and the P and the I already are accounting for those middle letters. So R-A-P-I. And then the only thing I could think of is rapid with a D on the end. That's cool. Yeah, awesome. Cool. All right, and then the next one I love playing is the Strands. Just really cool puzzle. Today's theme, let's see. I haven't seen any of these, so this is, even though it's pretty late in the afternoon, I haven't seen any of these yet. So don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Believing what? Sometimes those themes are not exactly on point. It's not exactly what you're expecting. I see the word tallow. I don't think that's a word that they're going for. I like looking in corners first. Don't stop believing. I see mallow too. That's funny. Let's see. Toe. I see OO. Took. Oh. It can't be. It can't be. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's the lyrics to Don't Stop Believin'. Took the midnight train going anywhere. I wonder if this is... I don't see a WH. Where's a WH? Maybe midnight. Midnight train. She took the midnight train. Oh gosh, what's the second line though? They play this one right before every basketball game at the high school, so I should know it. I should know it. Let's see. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Okay, I do see Journey. Journey is the band that sings Don't Stop Believin'. All right, there it is, spelled backwards down the spangram there. World. Oh, I'm trying to think of the lyrics to this song. Torn. Oh my gosh. I was going to say almost, but I don't think that's one of them. Allow. Oh, help me out. What are the lyrics to Don't Stop Believin'? Why can't I see these words coming out? Seeing her in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Lonely, living in a lonely world. Small town girl. There we we go. Small town girl. That's funny. Hey, that worked. That worked. Okay. So the first line is just a small town girl living in her lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. And that is a journey. You're going on a journey if you're taking the midnight train to no place in particular. You are on a journey. And Journey was, of course, the band that did that song. That was a good little puzzle. That's a good one. Okay. And then we're going to play Letterboxed. Okay. So this one I have to solve in 6 words, which sometimes means, hey, this one is going to have a very tough set of letters. If I have to do it in 6 words. Okay. So let's kind of familiarize ourselves with the puzzle. Is a V, that's a tricky letter. An R, D, U, A, N, L, Q, E, I, C, and J. Okay. I think the hardest ones to get rid of are going to be the Q, of course, the V, and probably the J. Luckily, we have an ER across from each other. The LE we can't do, or EL. But we can do a word like inquire, or inquired. That's a good one. Okay, we could do inquired. Let's see. I'm thinking of proper names. Proper names don't work. I could do inquire just by itself, and that leads us to the E. Ever. Oh, there's no T. Dang it. There's no T. Reject is a great word. Reject. Okay, let's remember the word inquire. That is a great word that got rid of actually quite a few letters. There's no T. There's an E, thank goodness. Varied, that's a good word. We can start off with the V. That's a tough one to end a word on. So maybe we need to start with the V or put it in the middle even somewhere. Varied. I'm trying to think of how to connect to the J. The J is going to be a real tricky one. Bouge. Okay, varied. Another great word, varied. Remember that one. So inquire and varied. There's no S. There's no T. Oh, I can't do IC. I was going to do judicial. Man. Sometimes you get these great ideas for words and they don't work. How about... Oh, I can't do AU, like jaundice. Gosh, that would have been a really great one, too. That's a proper name, Javier. Okay, so the J is for sure the hardest one here. The J is not being very friendly to me. There's no O. I was going to say like joust. I can't do S or... None of those letters work. Just the J. So... I'm thinking of all these proper names. Jared. Just jar. I mean, jar is a word. We can say jar. That's fine. We have 6 words. Right? We have to do it right there in 6 words. So that's fine. Jar. We can do jar. Receive. And that leads us to the E. And what was our word? Inquire. Inquired. Great word. Yeah, Juan. Juan's a good one. Sadly, it's all proper names, right? And it doesn't allow you to do proper names. Okay, and then I need the L. The only thing I need left is the L. And so we're going to go... Dull has 2 L's, and you can't do double letters. Can you? I've never done a double letter. No, you can't do 2 letters one after the other. That would be cool if you could. How about deal? D-E-A-L. That works. Hot dog. Hey, we were allowed to do this in 6 words. Look at that. And we did it in 4. We did it in 4. That's cool. Really, really cool. All right. So first is jar, and then the R led us to receive, and then the E in receive led us to inquired. It's a great word. I kind of bookmarked that one in my head. I had to sort of start over from scratch again, but I thought it worked nicely. Inquired. And then the D led us to deal. Deal. Nice. All right, those are the 5 I love playing. I would love to sort of just review them with you because the answers today were just fantastic. It's phenomenal answers. Okay, so connections, you're making 4 groups of 4 of these kind of words that you're like, how do these relate to each other? Bits in a variety show might be the dance, a monologue, a sketch, and a song, like Saturday Night Live or a late night show. Documents of ownership, certificate, deed, receipt, and title. Oh, look at that. We actually did it in the intended order. I don't know if it's intended, but like from easy to hard, green to yellow to blue to purple. Purple is usually the most challenging category. Props for characters on The Simpsons, right? Especially in that intro. Homer's got a donut. Maggie has a pacifier. Lisa plays the saxophone. And then Bart comes in on a skateboard. Okay, and then the purple category, this one, I could kind of feel that that's what it was. I knew shake, rattle, and roll, but I'm looking around. I see shake, I see rattle, I see roll. What's the 4th word? I don't get it. Is there a 4th word? And the word was and. Just simply android for the word and. I was totally overthinking it. Okay, the next one we did was the mini crossword. Give me some blank. I thought, give me some skin. Give me some love. Give me some sugar. But it's give me some space. I want to be left alone. Give me space. That's funny. Chocolate flavored coffee drink might be your mocha. Ending point for a walk down the aisle. You end up at the altar with your respective bride or groom to be. Hybrid women's. I keep messing that word up. Hybrid women's golfing attire. Women's is a skirt. The combination of a shirt, skirt and shorts. Is a skirt. Overly tough. It's harsh. Gonna be tough love. A huge hit might be a smash. Music genre that often includes an accordion. Polka. Polka. All right. Jamie Foxx or Michael J. Fox. They are actors. Blackens on the grill. Chars. Hopefully you don't burn things too bad. Get it kind of carcinogenic if you cook it too long. You are here. Yeah, we are all on Earth, aren't we? Awesome. And then today's Wordle, we actually did really well. I was nervous at first because we only got kind of one or two here and there, but my third answer actually got us very close because there were two letters in the right place. So my strategy is to just sort of first come up with a word, like what's going to be my word, and I came up with mange, right? When the dog has a dirty coat or is just sickly, call that mange. And then I tried a non-intersecting word. My strategy is to come up with a word that doesn't use any of those letters that has been used. And I came up with flower. And there is an R, but it's in the wrong place. And then I came up with... I'm so surprised about this one. Typic. I typed that in thinking, it's going to tell me that, there's not... That's not a word. I could have said typos. Well, I already guessed the O, so maybe I wouldn't have. But I expect it usually to say, sorry, that's not a word. But this time, apparently it was typic. That's a new word for me, and I was the one that typed it, which gave us blank API, and then an R, but it's in the wrong place, so the only other place it could go was at the beginning. So rapid was the only word I could come up with there. So, yeah, that one turned out great. The Strands was really fun today. Before every basketball game, just as part of the announcer's playlist. Good friend of mine. It's funny, I run into him either at the school or at Costco. No other place. He in my mind, he exists in no other place. He exists at the school and at Costco. We call it our Costco dates. We always happen to run into each other at Costco. It's really funny. But on his playlist, one of the songs that they play, of course, is Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. And the spangram was Journey. You can see it spelled right to left in the spangram, the yellow one. And then, so the words that were in the puzzle were actually the words of the first couple lines of that song. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train. Right there it is. Going anywhere. That's one of those songs that just builds and builds, and then finally you get Don't Stop Believing, right? It's a crowd pleaser is what it is. I just love that song. And there it was. Super good. All right, and then letterbox, as you can see, we did very well on the letterbox. We had to solve it right there in 6 words, and we ended up solving it in just 4 words. And 4 actually kind of smaller words. Not all of them, but the first word I started with, I just needed to get rid of the J. I'm like, how do I get rid of J in this word? So I tried jar, and then the R led us to receive, and then the E led us to inquired. Great word, inquired. And then the D, I just needed the L at the end. So I'm like, where do I go? I can't do DR words. So we ended up with deal. It's a good one. Big deal. I thought it might be fun to do, let's see, if I go, how do I get there? I don't have this planned. I'm kind of varying from script a little bit here. But if I go to, Here, you can see my screen if I do this. If you go to the main page, we're at nytimes.com/crosswords. Really just all of the games are here available. And they are all available to play in varying degrees depending on your subscription. If you don't have a subscription, that some of these are limited, you know. But what I thought is neat is sometimes it also gives you some old ones, right? It gives you access to some of these older ones. So let's play Thursday in the archives. Pretty far into the archives, actually. It's going to take a minute to load this puzzle. This is Thursday, October 13th, 2016. So quite a while ago. But it is available to us. And I'm hoping that as I play this, it shows up okay. Oh, it totally does. Nice. All right. Much police paperwork. Golly, what's much police paperwork? Let's come back to it. From Kigali. Kigali is in Kenya, right? So like Kenyan? No, that doesn't fit. Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to come back to that one. Intrinsically. Intrinsically means like from within. Like inner... I don't know. French locale of fierce fighting in World War I. Normandy. Let's see, Versailles. No, none of those fit. Okay, we'll come back to that one too. Baked chocolate treat. Maybe a cupcake. Okay, we'll try that. Hefty item. Hefty might be heavy. I don't know. Arabic name part. Boy, these are challenging. These are super challenging. Arabic name part. Is your surname or your... No, at the beach. So numbers at the beach. Maybe like your tags. Blue one's horn. I really go through just kind of sloppily like this, and it's okay that I'm not matching anything. You know, very little. And I'm kind of taking random stabs because I can always change things later too. I feel like blue one's horn might be tooted. Crushed as a test. You maybe aced the test. Creative works utilizing the landscape. These are like earthworks, right? Earthworks. Supermarket section. Dairy. Maybe deli. Caddyshack director. Oh dear, who directed Caddyshack? I don't know, we'll have to come back. DC Pro. I don't know, like a president or I don't know, we'll come back. Cleaner brand, Mr. Clean, Scrub Daddy, Ajax. I don't know. Ready to retire. Someone that's sleepy is ready to retire? I don't know. Part of NYC once derisively called Hell's 100 Acres. I don't know. Yank. To pull. To grab. I don't know, it's only 3 letters. Angered might be irked. Angered. That doesn't fit. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Draft choice is a pick. Fort Benning training facility. I don't know. Early 20th century abdicator. Huh? What is an abdicator? I don't know. Magical creatures in Jewish folklore. I actually don't know. I know nothing about Jewish folklore. Tracks. Like to track, to follow. I don't know. One who keeps the beat. Keeps the beat, but it has a question mark, so it's like a funny answer. Like the drummer keeps the beat, but if it's a spoof answer, I don't know. Lay out differently, in a way. Man, these are tough. These are very tough. This was made by Will Shorts. Edited by Will Shorts way back in 2016. Like to lay out differently is to like rearrange. I don't know. We'll come back. I don't know that film. In 1963, I was not born yet. Public recognition. I don't know. Apportion. To portion out. To delve. To... I don't know. Roll the dice, so to speak. Would that be gamble? Not in use. Unoccupied. I don't know. Okasic of the Cars. Oh, I mean, I love the sound of the Cars, like the band, but I don't know their name. About 25 years for an NFL player. Maybe their careers. What a spray may provide. Mist. Don't know. One shaking to the music. It's a question mark, so it's a gimmick answer. Shaking to the music. Like your ears? I don't know. Comedian, that's too long. NBA team since 2008. Who started in 2008? Like the Rockets? Is that right? The Houston Rockets? All right, let's come this way. Places for oysters and clams. Like a seafood clam bar. I wonder if that's like a bar. I don't know. We'll come back. On the up and up. I don't know. Basic linguistic unit. My keyboard's doing that thing where it doubles letters. It's frustrating. Even the up and down sometimes. The enter key, the delete key. Basic linguistic unit. There's a word, a letter. I don't know. Anti-poverty agency created under Lyndon B. Johnson. Was that the... I want to say it was HUD. Wasn't that HUD? HUD housing? No. So maybe all of this is wrong. Oh man, what if it's wrong? Oh, that's with a K actually. Scat. Baloney. Fake. I don't know. I may be in over my head on this one. Wimbledon winner. I don't know. Oh man. 24 to 37. 24. Oh, I see. 24 down. Per. Actually, I do know that one. Per diem. D-I-E-M. Sorry, Jay. I was not watching you there. Per diem is the amount you might get paid. Rather than getting paid like a salary, you get paid over the course of time. That's called per diem. All right, some of these. I mean, this is 9-year-old puzzle, almost a 10-year-old puzzle, and I am really racking my brain for some of these. So I may be in over my head doing this one. Lively piano tune. An ode. I don't know. The 7 deadly sins ending in TH, maybe sloth. Prefix with business. Emily Dickinson. Aid in genealogy. I was going to say indexes. Sometimes you have to read aid in genealogy. I don't know. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. Poet who wrote, "You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes." I don't know. Bereft. SP ladies? Special ladies? Oh. Spanish ladies. Señoras. Corvette feature. What's a feature of the Corvette? Top? I don't know. We'll come back. Old-fashioned accessories. Fashion accessories. My camera is being bizarre right now. I think my laptop needs a good reset. Old-fashioned fashion accessories. Sorrowful state. These are tough. They're really tough. Abbreviation. Buy a golf tee. It's a yards. Halloween costume. I don't know. What does that even mean? SCH. Blank SCH. Oh, man. Crane construction. Okay. See, this, I understand this gimmick answer. Crane construction. Oh, but that's not enough. Oh my gosh. A M I. There we go. Origami. Vacation vehicle? Is that a rental? Or keeps on low. I don't know what these mean. Film destination. Something never seen at night. Your shadow, sun, sunset. That doesn't fit. Spirit. Ghost. Apparition. Small test subject. With a B in it. Love story novelist. I don't know. First extra inning. This is the 10th extra innings. So why does it do that? Okay, so this one is not correct. Like some tablecloths. A lace tablecloth. He married 2 Hittites to the chagrin of his parents in Genesis. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. Suffix with legal. I don't know. HBO? Is that HBO? I don't know. Well, I hope it's okay with you, but I'm a little over my head on this one. I'm having a hard time kind of figuring out some of these. This is a puzzle from literally way back in, you can see it right there, way back in 2016. I thought it'd be fun to kind of do a challenge puzzle. I just, brought it upon myself to go find that. But, yeah, for sure, I'm in over my head on that one. So, I hope it's all right with you, but I am going to back slowly away from that puzzle. Okay. So at least we can do this. Let's go over the puzzles. I know some of you guys are brand new. We just got into the puzzles today. So first off, bit of in the connections, right? We're creating 4 groups of 4. And a bit in a variety show. We had dance, a monologue, a sketch, or a song. Document of ownership might look like a certificate, a deed, a receipt, or a title. Props for characters on The Simpsons. In that intro, there's a donut for Homer, a pacifier for Maggie, a saxophone for Lisa, and a skateboard for Bart. And then starting with shake, rattle, and roll. Android, right, for and. Rattlesnake for rattle. Roller has rollerblade. Shakespeare has shake in it. And I did it in the intended order too. Usually it's green and then yellow and then blue and purple in terms of difficulty. Okay, the next one we did was the mini crossword. So I thought, hey, I'll do another mini crossword. It wasn't the mini crossword. It actually sent me to like the main actual crossword, which was for what we're doing, for a cute little live stream like this. I didn't want to just spend all of my time doing that. So we ended up sort of backing out of it, but we made the best of it. We got some of the answers right. At least I hope we did. Can't verify that. But this one we did get right. Every single one of them. It's a 5x5 with no gaps, no skips. Give me some space. Chocolate flavored coffee drink, a mocha. Ending point for a walk down the aisle. You end up at the altar. Hybrid women's golfing attire is a skort. Overly tough is somebody that's being harsh. Huge hit is a smash. It's a smash hit. Music genre that often includes an accordion. It's the polka. Jamie Foxx or Michael J. Fox. Those are both actors. To blacken on the grill. It's to char. You overcooked your chicken or something. And then you are here, aren't we all, on the planet Earth? Okay, so the next one was the Wordle. And we did great on the Wordle. As usual, we got it on the 4th. We typically get it on the 4th. I come up with just sort of a word and deal with the consequences. Today's was mange. A dirty dog is mangy. And that gave us the A. And then I came up with a non-intersecting word. A word that doesn't use any of those letters. And I came up with flour. Flour. And that gave us the R, but it's in the wrong place. And then I totally surprised myself with this word. I said typic, expecting when I type it in, it's going to go, sorry, that's not a word. But typic actually was a word. Surprise, surprise. Usually it just tells you, nope, sorry, that's not a word. And then that gave us the A, the P, I, and then R can't go at the end, so it had to go in the beginning. So R-A-P-I, and then the only thing I could think of there was rapid. And that was the answer. And then cute one today for the Strands. I love doing the Strands puzzle. But it was the lyrics, the first couple lines from Journey's Don't Stop Believin'. Just a small town girl living in her lonely world. She took the midnight train. All those are hidden right in there. Going anywhere. A very clever puzzle today. Very, very clever. And I can't show you the letterbox because when I tried to go to that other puzzle, it shot me out of my letterbox tab. So I guess we'll just end it on this one. Fun puzzles today. Really great. Really great. We tried for some of these and they were a little tricky, but we ended up making it. So it was awesome. Thanks for a great live stream today. We did some fun puzzles today. If you haven't done them yet, the puzzles are there for you. You just go to New York Times, NY Times, nytimes.com/games. I do the Strands, the Connections, the Letterboxed, the mini crossword puzzle, and the Wordle each day. And if you like what you see, subscribe, and I'd love to see you there another time. So, yeah, you guys are great. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.